All right, thank you. This is part two to our celebration. And this is in the month of November, bringing you the monthly regional celebration. Before I step away, because this is all about listening to all of the great ideas that Kelley and Pat and Cecilia are going to bring us. But I wanted to just let you know, save the date. There's all sorts of fun events going on from training this week, next week, throughout the whole month. And so we are going to be back doing this regional celebration the second Tuesday of December. So don't forget that. So we'll be back for this. This is called the monthly celebration. And this is where you get to sparkle and shine by being the best in the nation. We celebrate everyone with $1,000 or more retail sales. We also celebrate everyone who gives the gift of this business, as Claudia and also Janice were sharing with us. So again, set your sights to see your name on the screen, and I'll fix our funny movie, but you will see your name in recognition. And we will print the deck of recognition, plus the tips you hear from these beauties. We have training guides ready for you. They're going to pick their favorites, but there's a deck of so many ideas on how to really wrap up the year. So we'll be posting those in our JAFRA Gen Market consultant team page. Leaders, you get it in the WhatsApp. Future leaders, you get it in the WhatsApp. So just so you know, a prelude to that, because I'm going to step away and take this to our JAFRA Elves. So let's kick this off. We have with us our beautiful, I know she loves this spotlight here. This is Kelley Lara. I know she doesn't. I was teasing you, friend, but she is coming to us from our beautiful Northern California area, and she is going to bring you some of her favorite tips on how she's going to wrap up the year and ideas for you. Are you ready, Kelley?
Yes.
Take it away, sweet pea. It's all yours.
So, actually, I'm in Southern California in the Temecula
I
area.
did say Northern. You have to forgive me, honey. I'm sorry.
It's it's cheaper down here. I'm not sure how to flip my phone, so forgive me when I try to move to show you a quick display. Um, One of the things I was going to talk about is putting bundles and together and how you can put those bundles together to serve your clients and also utilize it as a way to serve others by helping nonprofits that might need some donations. So um, first thing I do at the beginning of November is I put together a thank you letter postcard that I'm going to send out to my clients to thank them for the privilege of sharing JAFRA with them and the opportunity to make a difference in their skincare world, as well as share with their friends and families, and then invite them to a uh-oh, the TV went on, and invite them to an open house. And inside the thank you note, I say before the season of gratitude, I want to give them $10 off um, any product of their choice. And I don't put a requirement of them to purchase a dollar amount. So if they only want to cash it in for a lipstick, then they get a free lipstick. But most of the time, they're ordering something additional. And if they're ordering over $100, then I'll give them $20. So it's what you make of it for your clients. You can set that pace now, or you can set that throughout the year so that you get the most of your relationship that you're building with your clients. So that's one of the things that I do. Also, um, I made these cards. I don't know if you can see them, but I made these. You kind of see them. These cards that I give out at a class, and then they fill it out. And this is what I use for future bookings. So I have these at my open houses as well. Um, Also, if you don't want to send a card to say thanks to everybody, you can also send just like a little postcard because it's a little cheaper. And I use all kinds of different cards and handwrite them. And then I get my daughter or son to help me address them. Then I'm gonna take you over to what an open house could look like. I don't know if you can see this on the screen. I threw this together real quick. Can you see it?
We don't
No.
see it. We see your walls right now.
My walls.
We see your office
Okay.
and your hanging pictures on the wall and your
So
globe.
I tried to take you to my phone
I
so
don't
that you
think
could
we're
see
seeing
it,
what your phone has.
but I'm trying to. Sorry, guys, I'm not the tech.
You might
It's
have,
so
if you're
pretty.
on two devices, you might have to mute the one you were sitting at, the like block the camera on that one and then open the other one.
Oh,
You
what did
turn
I
our
do?
camera around.
Or you
What did
can
I do?
turn it. Yep,
Can
you
you
can
see
flip your
now?
camera.
Can you see now?
No.
No,
Okay, let
can
me
you
move the
turn the
computer.
camera on your phone?
I thought I did. So let me just move the
And if
computer.
not, just turn your camera around and flip
Her
your
camera's
reverse
camera
it.
switch is off.
Okay, how
The
about now?
camera switch
Yeah.
is off. Look at the top of the edge of your
There
device.
you
Yeah, there you
go.
go.
You got
All
it.
right.
Good job.
So I just threw a bunch of different things together based on what we have for promos. And I was thinking, if you can see this, but this I
Mhm.
put together in honor of, can you see that? In
Yes.
honor of Hanukkah. And I put 8 products together, and then I'll wrap them up individually and then place them all in the box and give them to whoever purchases them. And when they purchase the gift of giving for 8 days or the 12 days of Christmas, you can change out what you offer in it. Can you see this down here?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
You can change the items that you put in the spa box to bring down your price point. So I think this price point was like $150 or $70. But if I changed out these other items, I can bring the price point down and still have a nice gift to give to somebody.
So the theme is take the holiday, Hanukkah to Christmas, and you match the number of gifts to the number of days.
Correct. So
Okay,
Christmas, we
beautiful.
do the 12 days of Christmas. Hanukkah, they do 8 days.
Yep,
So
fabulous.
doesn't have to be super expensive. I put together this little nail care set that we have. And one of the things I do is I buy at the end of the year always different items that I could use for my presentation. So like last year I had these extra stockings. You see those?
Yes.
And what I like to personally do, this is what I had in my JAFRA container real quick because I didn't have time or the energy to go get down all my Christmas stuff. But I like to put up a little mini Christmas tree and hang the stockings off the mini Christmas tree and then let the clients decide what they want to put in that stocking. And then I also have this cute little thing where it's a bag. You could put your products in it and then just put the tissue on top to poo-poo it up. And that for this, it was the Royal Olive set. And you could sell them two for, I think the price was 54, or for $2 or $3 more, you get the third product. So you can present it as a percentage off, or you could present it as how you prefer to get it. Then I'm going to move you guys again. You guys should be saving all of your packing supplies that you get, because when you get the packing supplies, you can use them, shove them inside a stocking, and that makes the stocking look fuller. And then when you put your products in, it
Mhm.
looks like they're getting a fuller product. I also use them for gift baskets and gift boxes. So like this box right here would have packing at the bottom. Then I would put a little bit of shred and then I would put the product. Does that make sense?
Yes, yes, yes.
The
Great
nicer
idea.
you can make something look, then the more enticing it is for people to purchase. I like to go to different pop-up events or street fairs and share the different products that I have. And then I'll have the different packagings available for them. And then go from there. The other thing that I thought was fun, you had in your thing a masquerade party. And of course, I can't find my mask. But if I did a masquerade party, then I would have everybody come, soak their feet in little tubs, roll their feet over marbles at the bottom of the tub, put a mask on everybody. And while they were enjoying their mask, we would talk about different ways that they could treat their feet for the winter. For me, my feet, as the weather cools off, my body needs more moisture and my feet need more moisture. I also put together a quick little spa. Can you see that?
Yes.
Spa bucket. And this is what I would call my royal jelly spa bucket for $180. They can have all of this. And then they could choose whatever mask they wanted for you could get 2 masks for 50% off if you bought the big bucket. If you only bought these items, then you would get 1 mask at 30% off. So it's however we want to display or entice people to come experience. Oh, did I lose you again?
Your phone's stuck on the basket.
My computer, and I moved it. Shoot. Okay, well, that's pretty much what I have. I'm sorry, guys.
That's okay. So, Kelley, I'm going to just bring you back to our audience here. So, Cheryl, there was a question. What was the question, doll?
Just do you charge like those cute little stockings? Do you charge for those, or are those just free with the purchase?
I don't charge for the small stockings. I will charge for the larger stockings. Um, I am a clearanceaholic and a saleaholic. So everything I buy is either on clearance or on sale. And the other thing I did, I started last year, is when I sold a gift that somebody was purchasing, I would always also give them, I don't know if you can see, but I'd also give them a card, a little tag. There was a to and from. I don't know, can you see it? I feel like
We
I'm
can't.
lost. What happened to my camera?
That's okay. You're good.
There it is.
Oh, there we go. We got you now. Let me bring you back. Hang tight.
So these cute little cards, and I got these at Home Goods, and you just tie it to the gift.
And Kelley, you're doing the majority of these as an open house at your home or a tabletop or someone else's. Just
I'll do
end with
both.
that if you would, please.
I'll do both, my
Okay.
home or tabletop. Um, and if somebody wants to invite me into their home and do like an open house instead of like a traditional class or presentation, I'll be happy to do one there as well. I travel with some plastic tubs, and then I just load everything into the tubs and take them there. And then my idea is whatever I have, I can sell on the spot. The other thing I wanted to remind everybody, which is probably silly for this group, but make sure that you're putting labels on
Mhm.
everything,
Yes.
stamping all of your product, and having either your business cards or something to go with it, so that your name is not forgotten.
Yes.
There's not one thing that leaves my house without my name on it.
Excellent. Well, we want to say thank you to elf number 1, Miss Kelley from Southern California. Thank you so much for your 10 minutes of fabulous. We so appreciate you. So you can share in the chat, give your shout outs to Kelley and let her know what you took away from today. And we're going to take that on over to our next elf. Here she is. We have Santa's, oops, bear with me, Santa's helper. And this is Miss Patricia Clover, and she is coming to us from the Maryland, D.C. area. And so take it away. Happy Santa there. Take it away, Ms. Pat.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Hey, everybody, how's it going? Well, I'm going to be quick. I'm going to be short, but I hope I'm going to give you some things that you're going to be excited about. We're going to be talking about stocking stuffers and how we're going to sell these stocking stuffers at an inexpensive price. It's kind of like an introduction to our products, and we're going to talk to you about how to put it together. So my favorite thing to do and my favorite place to be is the dollar store. So, so everything we're going to be using basically is coming from the dollar store. Okay. So when we talk about stocking stuffers, we're talking about basically during the holiday, but guess what? It could be any holiday. It could be stuffing eggs, at Easter, whatever. So you can take this and put it wherever you want to put it. Also, for those who celebrate other things other than Christmas, you can still do some things that are you can use, okay? And it can be the same thing. We're going to talk about using samples, small items, but putting it together so they can go in a stocking. However, we're also going to show you some other things that you can use other than stockings, okay? So we can stuff a can, we can stuff a box, we can stuff a lot of different things, okay? So in creating these stockings, you want us to think about bundles. And you've seen some samples already, so you can think about putting sample bundles together and be that to be included in your stocking stuffer. You can do a spa day bag. And the spa day bag is just where you can put just a bag like this and a cute decorative bag. I received this from one of BDCs. And you can put the things that you want in this, okay? There are all kind of decorative bags there. The next thing you might want to do is have a lip love set. And I love this because we have an excellent lip scrub and we have an excellent lip balms, lip glosses, and you can put all of that together into a container. Holiday glow kit. Have you ever thought about that? Travel size. There's a lot of people going different places. Travel size facial cleansers, moisturizers, and brightening serum, for example. That's a bundle. You also can look in your catalog and find sets that are on sale, and then you put them in a mini and pass those out with your book. Okay. Now, let me just go to tell you about another one, and then I'm going to show you my display over here. Okay. And the next one I want to talk about is host a stocking stuffer shopping hour. And you invite everyone in your open house. Have your open house maybe like a couple of hours. Don't have it spread in the entire day, we learn, because it may be just too much. So you want those folks to come together and get excited together. So now with that, you're going to use the products like buy 3, get 1 free during your stuffing hour. I give a stocking out. I have JAFRA stockings, and I give a stocking out to everyone. Or favorite place to be, the dollar store. Get a dollar store, let them select their 3 items, have a special 3 for 10, 3 for 15, whatever you may do, but you can have a special there. So stop by, you would just say something like, come on, stop by my stocking stuffer hour this Sunday and grab all the holiday gifts in one stop. And we've got everything you need to make your stockings go just like this. And, you can stand there at your vending event and, people are going to come when they see you out there doing something. So have something to shake, or what I love to call them over, make some noise so they can come over. You also can do what we call a stocking stuffer station at the events. And I'm going to show you my station. If you're hosting a beauty spa event, create a designated area for your stocking stuffer. Now, here's another thing that's really interesting. You can go into different establishments and ask them if you can set up and they love that. I was at the hair academy, which I have a young lady that's getting ready to join, and the lady came in with her jewelry. So why not go to different vending places and set up? You can use small clear bags. I personally want to show you a bag that, do y'all know? Look at that, right? This is a lunch bag, a Ziploc bag, but it already has the green design on it. So you got to throw a little ribbon on it and you have it. And I love it because they don't squash all up and moving, and they stay nice and smooth and clear. So this happens to be nail lacquer. And down at the bottom, I have some sponges down there so that it can wipe and cotton balls. All right. Most of my gifts, I try to keep the packaging with it some type of way, but this is a 2-for-1. This one's the surprise, and this one they can see. Okay. Now, the next point that I want to make with you is to keep it to about 3 items when you make your little boxes and things like that. And then the last item I want to tell you about is to have a promotion. So you can have that set up anywhere where they can buy, again, 3 for $5, 3 for 10, 3 for 15, whatever you want. So with that being said, I think I may have covered all the ones that I wanted to tell you about. Oh, when you go to your vending events, make sure you have a separate area for your stocking stuffer shopping. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay. I also have a little display here. Dun, 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 dun. I'll bring it a little closer. Can you all see this? Okay, there you go. Look at that. All different kind of shapes and boxes. I have a wreath made of balls. You can do that easily. Have Merry Christmas on there. And then I'm going to show you a couple of things that are in there. Okay, so these little boxes are really cute. I use these a lot when I'm fielding, period, all year long. Look, 3 little samples in there. And I also have our sample fragrances in there. And there's a QR code in there as well. What about the men?
Where
The
do you get
men
those
like
little
things too.
boxes? Where do
Hmm?
you, where do you get those little red boxes?
They just happen to come off of Amazon, but you can get them off of Temu or anywhere, really. Anywhere that sells things like that. You just put in gift boxes. And they come with the elastic piece to hold them together. Don't forget the men, okay? Because there are a lot of men, and we sometimes kind of skip them. But dollar store, you can get all kind of cute little things. And for the men, they get to have fragrance. And most of the time, I try to stick with my green and red things that we have. So there it is. It's already in there. The box is folded down in there. And don't forget their glove compartment for fragrance. Men like to have a little fragrance, like they out at the club or at church. They like to have that fragrance. Um, this is one of my favorite pieces. These are globes that you can find them in the dollar store now, a lot. And inside you can see that light is on like that. And I sell them with the light on because they last a long time. So you can put any 3 things, bundle it. This bundle is the ginger and how do you pronounce it? I say Verda, but I don't know how you pronounce it. Frutera, that's right. And that's the lip balm. Okay, so something for the hands, something for the body, and something for the lips. Then again, easy items. Okay, this is a different type. This is actually an ornament. Okay, so put that in cotton balls around them. Then let's see, don't forget boxes. These boxes right here, JAFRA box. And inside of here, there's the DeFi, because you want some people on little upscale things, DeFi and your Lift Express. All right. Let's see. Doesn't have to be a box, but what about a nice little back thing? So, sleepy time, you have your mask, and for your back, you have your little, so you go in. No. Okay. And this one, I didn't get a chance to make one for you all, but this is great for the babies and the baby items. Don't forget the babies. Let's see. We have this one, skincare, as you saw our beautiful sister giving out her samples. It fit right in there.
Pat, I
Just some
love your clear globes like that.
You
With a
love the
light or
globes?
without a light, they're really creative. I want to pop in. The reason I popped in, you've got about 30 seconds, just so you know.
30
But
seconds.
that's
Okay.
okay.
So,
I just want to say something because I know they're going to go, oh my gosh, minis. I do want you all to know just a secret to pop in on the little Santa display here. But we truly are working behind the scenes. Marketing is hoping to bring you minis for stocking stuffers very soon. Watch your weekly deals. Okay. So we're trying to get them in the month of November for you because everything's Pat's teaching is fantastic. And I loved her little ginger, that little globe. So I just wanted to pop in and give you all a secret what's coming. All right. Wrap it up, Pat. Take it away. Thank
okay, I'm going to wrap it up. Don't forget things like, get this one over here, gloves. I mean, a lot of these things, like the dollar store, they have gloves, they have socks. So put your foot bombs or whatever you want in the sock. The one sock is thin down there. It makes it sit up when you put it on your display. So it'll sit up. And then the other one is a glove. Do your hand treatments in there. Okay. So I'm gonna be finished. Then I'm gonna be respectful of time. But they're all just gifts. Oh, one more thing. Don't forget that we have gift certificates. So in here, the little money things, put your gift certificate in here so they can shop. These are your appreciation gifts. Okay. So buy from yourself. Buy your gift cards and then give your gift cards, and that money will come back to you. That's it.
Love it. Pat Clover, I see Cecilia clapping for you, but we're all out here saying thank you, thank you, thank you. We love the jingle in your jam tonight, Pat. You did. Pat Clever. I love it. Rochelle Barnes, it's like Pat Clever. I know, right? It's so great. So thank you so much. And Pat even sent us a picture of her table for our slide decks. You're going to be able to share that. So again, Pat Clover, give her some love in the chat. We appreciate you. Thank you so very much. All right. We are taking this to our final training segment of our favorites by our beautiful Cecilia. Take it away, girl.
I'm so excited about what everybody did. I don't even know what to say. You guys have covered it all. Great shares and some very talented little elves out there. Wow, what creativity. And you girls, you are rocking those hats. I love those hats. I've definitely got me the Santa Claus ones, but I'll tell you what, that one you have on, Pat, amazing. I love it. And the JAFRA hat. We're all going to have one of those. I just kind of wondered how many of you like going to parties. How many of you like going to someone else's house, be entertained, pampered, shop, do that kind of thing? There's one. Anybody else? How about any of you like to be the entertainer that has the party at your house? I love having parties at my house. So what I do is a lot of boutiques, and consistency is the key for sure. If you don't continue to do it on a regular scheduled basis and like almost the same time every week, every 2 weeks, or whenever you do it, then I kind of tend to lose it. And I lose my knowledge, for one. I can't remember everything. It was like today prepping for this, I'm just like, what do I got to do? I'm just like, haven't done this for so long. If you stick with consistency and you're consistent with your social media and you're consistent with your scheduling and with your boutiques and your open houses, your gatherings, you're going to be more comfortable with everything that you do in presenting the opportunity and talking to people. Like I think it was who mentioned Janice, talking to the people about getting to know them first. Don't just write out, say, hey, JAFRA, So we want to get to know people, and then as the conversation goes, go from there and get connections and whatever. But my favorite thing to do is I'm working with social media. I love doing videos. I get more response with videos, with showing product. It doesn't matter if it's a video of your product and you put your little website at the bottom of it, or if it's a picture of your grandchildren or what. It gets a lot of response. And I do them on Facebook. I do them on stories. Stories especially get a lot of attention. They're quick. They're only there for 24 hours. And I use pictures from Snapchat and do different things like that that are really fun, with different kinds of faces and things like that that are really fun. I do give gifts at everyone that comes to my boutiques. They all get a gift for coming. I do kind of the same thing that Pat does with the little small gifts that are pre-wrapped. I put my business card in there, and I put a little thank you card in there without their name on it. But I get them from Compendium, and they're the cutest little cards, and they have little positive affirmations in them. And they love getting a little note saying, thank you for coming, and here's your gift, and, give me a call or whatever. Other than that, we have, I'm going to keep it quick because Jackie's got everything lined out for you guys as far as hosting social media events, different campaigns, hosting online events, in-person events. And then these sheets I've got, I think there's 30 pages of them, but you don't have to print them out if you don't want to. I just like to print my stuff out, but so many ideas for beauty and spa themed. I love doing foot shows when I have my spa holidays. And there are so many different names on here for different things, whether it be fragrance. I love the Glow and Snow Holidays foray. I just did a shop and trot, shop from your seat, not your feet. And we did a spa day last weekend, and it was so fun. And everyone had a great time. And I got responses back from a couple of them that said they were so happy that they came and that they were treated so nice. And thank you for the gift. And it was just a little teeny, royal almond oil or something. They got to pick what they wanted. But those, and then we talked about also, if they wanted to schedule their own party, or if they would like to do a personal, invite someone back to come to my house again and schedule something like an elf tour. So keep the house open and schedule different events throughout the week that work for individuals or one or two people that can come just by themselves because they can't come to a scheduled event. So just some of the things that I'm doing, but check out these ideas are awesome for the open house names, and all the games. We always play games, and we have the pass the gift, and there's so many. I mean, I don't know how many pages are on here, Jackie, but there's a lot of different pages. Skincare bingo, and pick your perfect lip shade, and guess the product or name the product. And I mean, there's what are they called? Crossword puzzle things you can do. There's tons of ideas in here for you to have fun at your parties. And I do keep mine short as well. I schedule them at 3 o'clock generally on Saturdays, and they're usually done by 5. This last one, people had so much fun. They stayed for a little while after. I made turkey sandwiches. We did a pre-turkey kind of like dinner lunch thing. And it was really fun. People really enjoyed themselves. So I like doing that. I like having people at my house. And then I also ask for referrals to make sure that they say, because all my stuff, I have a bunch of inventory, like most of you probably do too. All my fragrances on sale, 68% off for the birthday anniversary that we just had this year. So I mean, it's better 68% off than it is sitting on my shelf not making any money at all. So, and it's going to be gone. So when you got a couple $1,000s worth of inventory, put it on sale, because it's not doing any good sitting on your shelf. And then also I am going into businesses. The little box that I think Kelley showed, the little box with the gifts in it on your display. I have boxes like that too, and I go into businesses, especially those that are automotive stores or mechanic stores or repair shops or places where men work, to help them do their Christmas shopping for their wives or their daughters or their sons or whatever. And grandchildren, my grandkids every year want their fragrance. So always good gift ideas to share with other people as well. And other than that, I think I'm good. That's a wrap.
So
I think I got it all.
So let me just pick your mind, because you just had your first, right? And we all talked about, and I think this is important for those of you that maybe are hosting your first open houses or trying to do these holidazzles, or what'd you call it? Spa day party. I love that, of course. There are times you can invite 50 people and no one shows up. It happens, right?
Right.
But the key is, while you're there, what can you do while you've got it set up? And I know, Cecelia, for you literally had that event It was great while you were there. You kept it shorter this year, I think, than you've done maybe perhaps in the past, which again, I think people, when they see an all-day event, they intend to get there, and then never get there. I do that. If I know it's only this time to this time, I'm more apt to schedule it and make sure I'm there. And
Exactly.
so I love that tip that you said. There's also just that question, like, how do you invite people? And then what are we going to do now? Because we've got more coming. So let's go to that beginning. How did you invite? Did you text? Did you go on social media? Did you mail invitations, calls? Tell us a little bit of your before your event you just had.
I invite all of my consultants to come and bring their guests so that
Okay.
they're getting the hands-on also, because a lot of them don't do a lot of selling or sharing. And when they do, I've had a lot of them bring at least one guest, sometimes 3 or 4. We've had, like you said, no guests at all show up. And when that happens, I get on the phone and make phone calls. But I did send out to my team on my group page on Facebook. I sent out to my VIP clients. I sent out on texting, on Messenger, and on project broadcast that
Which
I
is
know a
like
lot of
a
you guys
phone
use.
tree for those
Yeah,
who
and
don't know
that,
what that
yeah,
is.
so something like that. And I always put a personal message with it. I don't just say, hey, this is, get the splash, they get the picture of what it is and what time it starts. I say, we'd love to have you join us and blah, blah, blah. So, and then what else was the other question? I forgot.
No, that's exactly right. So then you end, and now what do? You have it already set up, right? So you're ready to go. What will you do in the after? So I kind of just wanted to grab that before and the after piece to this.
I do take video and do audio sometimes also, and put that out there as well. So they see a picture of the video and there's either Christmas music playing in the background of the video or me talking, saying, look at all these fabulous fragrances we have, or today we're doing a spa day. You can come and try these products, bring your friends, blah, blah. So
Be wise. I love that. I know today I had a chat with Pat, and she was talking about how at their IHOP meeting, they actually paralleled it to Zoom. So be thinking while you're in that space, how else do you reach more? How do you leverage your display? Like you said, let's add a video, because if they can't make it, you can text those videos, you can Facebook it, you can Messenger, WhatsApp it, and continue to use it. Upload it to YouTube with a video and keep your sales going. Don't do a one-time thing. There's so much you can gain from the time you're there. If you have long distance clients, Zoom the experience if you want, or do short videos after, capture testimonies while they're there. And I know you said something, it's like, I'm not taking this down till I'm done selling or booking appointments to come have elf shopping. So, right. So I love that, just to continue to say, set it up, but use it during the whole season. Men might be last minute. So you could do the men's shopping day at the very end to close it, right? So again, I love that. And there's something so magical that you said. If you have inventory, you've already paid for it. It's making you no dollars on a shelf. And I love the 68% off idea. That's a way to say thanks for coming. Who knows how low you bought it at, right? We buy things on sale, we buy these packs. And I love that you do that. Add that to your invitations. That gets me interested in coming to anything. I love to know those deals. I love to use that even as a draw. And it will go when you see 68% off, right?
Well,
So
people buy a lot of stuff. They buy hundreds of dollars worth of product for $100, and they're like, I got all this stuff. And then I take pictures at the end of those that did come, whether they're the consultants, their guests, just the guests, whoever, and I post the pictures. And people are saying, and they'll go back, I'm so sorry I didn't make your trick up your party. I got to come to the next one, because they missed out and they see how happy everybody is. We've done everything from 2 people up to luau's of 10, 15 people outside in their swimming suits and hula dresses and just getting dressed up. You can do luau's, you can do fiestas, make tacos, there's so many fun things you can do that attract people to get them there, just to have sharing time with the women and men. I've had moms and dads and couples before too, but moms and daughters usually, or things like that come, or sisters and whatnot, but they enjoy being pampered. They enjoy doing something. The foot one seems to work the best.
Yeah.
And then when they see that they miss that, because they see those pictures of all those people that were there, they're like, dang it, I got to come to your next party. So
very smart, very
a lot of
smart.
fun.
So let me go back to Churro. Was there any questions we had for Cecelia while we're here? I think I saw one posted just now from Dia, but I didn't read it. And you're muted, honey.
She wants to know what her opening
you.
line is at the automotive shops, and does she usually have to go back at a later time when they're not working?
Well, when I go in there, they're working because they close like at 6. So, but when you go in there, I just tell them because the one place I go to is where I bought my car. And there's a couple of girls that work there and guys, and I just take in a book and I take in a box and I say, hey, do you guys have your Christmas presents for this year? And they're like, yes, come back. No, we don't have it, but we want to see what you got. And I'm like, anywhere from 50 to $100 for your wife. What do you want to do? Have you done your Christmas shopping yet? Can I help you?
Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, it really truly is. You know what? Build some baskets. Take your fragrance fold outs you all have. Go out. I'm not joking. It is super easy. Go where the men are and help them shop. They do love that, car dealerships, automotive dealerships. But I want to pause and I want to say thank you. Let me come back to the audience. Let's go back to everybody. Thank you, Cecelia, so very much. We have Miss Clover. I'm going to get my spotlight off too. I don't want to spotlight. I just want to say thank you. What a village of beautiful elves we had giving us workshop ideas. Now it's all about going out and working and having fun, setting up your JAFRA shop, whether it's online or in person. There was one thing we heard today. It started with Claudia. Janice said the same thing. Pat, Kelly, Cecelia, we've got to go MTP. We always said see the people, but it's different. You got to meet the people today. Right? So meet the people. Claudia said the exact same thing. It's about having conversation, not hitting them. Here's a flyer. Come join our company, right? Oh my gosh, here's this. Come, just do that. It's all about connecting with people at your home, online, videos work, catalogs work. I love every display you all had as well. Thank you for sharing your top tips tonight. We wish you a fantastic, best every day. Challenge yourself. What can I do every day? Like Janice was talking about, my daily, my daily, my daily. Set your goals at the beginning of the week. Plan your days and actions every single day. Leaders, do this with your teams. Just do a quick survey and a text and say, is there anybody who needs to have more, earn more, get more during this peak season? If you say yes, set up a time the next day, meet together as a group and brainstorm like you're doing and let everybody share. I am going to give you these decks. I'm not joking. They are loaded. I spent the weekend studying for you, so you just have time to go meet the people. And so you're going to see a variety of decks. There's already one. We did a training on Monday for how to grow your team. If you want to move into those titles, you want to earn more and start 2025 as a leader with more options. We already did the training. It's on my YouTube station. Look at my name on the screen, Jackie Geisinger. Just go to my YouTube station. It's yesterday. It's our manager Monday module. You can hop in there and I built a whole deck on, I think it's 22 pages. How do I grow my team and help other people start the business today? And it's all there. All you got to do is pick what works in your schedule and your heart and just go do it. Tonight, we'll be posting the recordings of this and 2 more full decks from stocking stuffers, open houses, and more. Take it and make it work for you. This is the best season with every reason to just share and care with others. I end tonight with gratitude for each and every one of you. Thank you for being in our JAFRA family. And our lucky winner who is here on time tonight is Ms. Dara Lee Carlisle. So she's going to be getting a gift in the mail as our early bird. And each of our guest speakers tonight will also be receiving that. We have more coming up 2 weeks from today. We're going to have the turkey trot. It's the final time to get ready for the biggest week of sales in the entire year. So how do we sell and sponsor? It's 2 weeks from tonight, same time, same place. And we will bring back, if she's available, if not, I'll have her record it, Diana Driggs with even more tips on social media. I know Rochelle Varnes may be available. If not, we'll record her on how to even reach that men's market during the holiday season. Thank you all so very much. Love you all. Have a great night and a great next couple of weeks. Bye, everybody.